Spencer Ross with One Step Forward, and I hope this video finds you well. So, I was going to do this video yesterday, but I'll explain why I didn't get the video done yesterday. So, leadership, right? When is leadership? What is leadership? Well, leadership is how you act, leadership is how you think, leadership is how you speak. There's many things that take up leadership. Okay. Well, I was going to do this video in my car yesterday. Why was I going to do it in my car? Because I was taking a trip. To go see a friend. And, all right, so if you get lost, what should you do? Well, sometimes just go back and keep it simple. Who, what, when, where, why, how. And then add so what sometimes if you need to. So who? Well, in this case, it's me, Spencer. What? Going to be traveling. All right. Who, what, when? Going to be traveling Thursday. Why? Going to go spend time with family. Who, what, when, where, why? Where's not important. It could be anywhere. And how? I'm going to take my car. Okay, so if I'm traveling Thursday, I need to prep. So Tuesday, I filled up my gas tank. Wednesday, I got my air checked and my tires. I packed up a little bit Wednesday, and I finished packing Thursday. So what? Because things happen, right? Maybe the time I expected to leave Thursday would change, and I didn't have all the time I thought I did. So I did as much as I could to prepare for the time that I needed to leave before I needed to. I used extra time. I still had time to take a break. I still had time to study. I still had time to call people. I still had time to do whatever I wanted. But I had some time, so I used it to prepare. All right, so I left. My goal was to leave at 12. I left at 12:20. Awesome. I wanted to leave at that time. Again, so what? Who cares? Why at that time? Well, I could leave at 12. That's why I couldn't leave before 12. I wanted to leave in the light. I didn't want to drive in the dark. I didn't want to drive when it was icy on the road. It was very icy yesterday where I am. There was snow blowing. Makes you drive slower. Also, Thursday was winter solstice. It's the shortest day of the year, so the sun's going to come up later and it's going to go down earlier. And I wanted to be as careful as possible. Why am I sharing this video? It's not my normal video of a word. Leadership is everywhere. Leadership is all the time. Sometimes things don't work out. And sometimes they do. Okay, so if you make a plan and they work perfectly, cool. You spent some time preparing for a good result. And maybe the grade, maybe the presentation, maybe the party is perfect. It's exactly what you wanted it to be. Okay, what if something doesn't happen the way you want it to be? What are you going to do? You going to cry? Well, maybe. Are you going to pause? Are you going to think? Are you going to adjust? Are you going to ask for help? As a leader, what are you going to do to prepare for the event, during the event, or after the event? Can you learn from what you did from prior events in preparing? Yeah. Maybe one time you fell in the pool at your uncle's house, and so you bring a little bit extra clothes. Maybe you've gotten a flat tire, so that's why you go get your tires checked. Maybe a couple days before is the cheapest day of gas. How do you know that? Maybe you don't. It's hard to predict the future. But if someone says, hey, on Tuesday morning, this is the cheapest day of gas that we've had in 2.5 weeks, okay, maybe that's the good time to go get gas. As a leader, it's good to plan. It's good to prepare. It's good to ask yourself, I don't know what's going on. How can I get back on track? Who, what, when, where, and so on. Or ask for advice. Mentorship is great. I called the person I'm going to go see, and we talked and I told him what time I was leaving so that he would be prepared for me to come down. Cool. As a leader, as the CEO of your business, the business of yourself, how are you going to act? How are you going to prepare? You can want to retirement and you can prepare for retirement. You can want to have a good meal tonight and you can prepare for it. You can have a good, safe trip and prepare for it, and things come up. Okay, but you're going to be better if your tires aren't flat, if you've packed a little bit earlier. Spencer Ross is one step forward, and how can you be ready for the day and for tomorrow?